What do you get if you cross a Nissan Patrol with a LandCruiser? That's right, a bunch of pissed off people on the internet.
Welcome! I'm building a twin-turbo V10 short wheelbase Nissan Patrol. And in the last episode, I plugged in one wire and then talked a load of rubbish about maths. So if that doesn't make you want to watch this one, I don't know what will. So, put on your eye protection and safety boots for what is likely going to be one of the final episodes. So yes, last time was incredibly boring, even by my standards, because I didn't really do anything, I just said a load of garbage. I'm going to say a lot more garbage today, but I'm going to get more stuff done, such as this, these, god damn it, them, amongst several other things. But I'm going to start with these. Why, I hear you cry? Because these things just bolt on. And I'm getting to the stage where I dread making new things because it takes a long time and I've got no willpower anymore. Marvellous. It's now time for the part of the build that I absolutely hate, involving this, and finally this. Fuck off, it's my build. And you can watch me very briefly do this because I'm not going to film the whole thing. You want to watch me sand stuff? There it is. I all know you loved that video. So, just so you know, painting sucks. Firstly, you've got to sand things and get them perfectly clean. Then you've got to worry about mixing your weird ratios for things. And learning stuff for the first time.
The fuck is this?
Today I found out plastic primer is not grey, it's clear. So now you know. Anyway, you've done your sanding. Great. That was an ordeal. Now you have to carefully mix your proper primer this time, because I'm using 2K just to be funky. And then guess what? You got to sand it all over again, just to make sure that the top coat actually sticks to the base coat. And on that note, the hard part is done. All we have to do now is piss people off by fitting it. So, next day of painting things red. Everything is looking quite phenomenal. And seeing as we're completely done with all the painting, definitely, I can now throw all this stuff on the car. Fuck! Now while that primer's driving, we can focus on slightly different things. Such as this rusty shitty piece of metal that looks like I found it on a shipwreck, which sadly I paid money for. So the plan is, remove all the rust as best I can. Then cover it in this stuff, followed by this stuff, and then finish it off with disgusting devil liquid. Yes, it's another day. You can tell by this. However, I have some big news. This is the last bit of sanding that will ever happen on this project. Now this is the final result of the bonnet. And what you might not see is that I completely fucked it up. I have no idea what happened here. These are like contaminants or something. I thought I was pretty clean with what I did. I used all the right, wax and grease remover, prepped it, sanded it. There was nothing coming through in the primer. And then once you do the critical coats, that's when this bullshit happens. So I'm gonna have to redo this at some point. I'm not gonna bother doing it now because I hate painting. But luckily it's only on one side, but maybe I can add go faster stripes or something, or sand it back and cover it up with stickers. But I'm not best pleased with this. So, we are completely done with painting absolutely everything on the car, and everything has come out absolutely wonderfully using the exact same method, apart from the most important panel that everyone sees. Go figure. Anyway, I think it's finally time to address this. That's the bumper I just painted. It's from a 76 series LandCruiser, and while it's not permanently fitted yet, it's kind of loosely rattling around in there. I've already done a lot of chopping, including getting this weird little frame thing that comes off the LandCruisers in the first place. And I think it looks bloody fantastic. Almost like one of these weird old 80s and 90s Audis. And I think they look fantastic. So therefore, this looks fantastic. And you can't argue with that. Do you know why? Because it's my fucking car! Anyway, I've actually done most of the hard work already. These are the brackets that were originally on this horrendous bent bull bar that came with the car. And I've chopped them down so that they're half the size they used to be. Artistic. Minimalist. Which is where this piece comes in. That's going to go something like that. So all I need to make are some 90-degree brackets to hold them on at various places. And then the bumper bolts onto this frame. Now to get the alignment right on this, I need a very precise and accurate tool. And this tool is called a crush tube. Now with the extreme accuracy of my crush tube, the bumper is now perfectly level and will allow me to take the measurements I need to make these little brackets. Now let's be honest, every single one of you would suck your own dick if you could. And this is my equivalent of doing exactly that. And seeing as it's the next day, I'm going to go about fitting that horrible looking bull bar, seeing as the Raptor coat is now dry. And there you have it. Bar work done. The only thing I'm going to have to live with that I'm not 100% happy about is the fact that I've got a 1-inch lift. And rather than modifying all the brackets, which would mean that I lose any kind of load rating this tow ball has, I'm just going to leave it as is. So there we have it. one basically finished V10 twin-turbo Nissan Patrol. We finally got there, despite several captain internets saying it was either impossible or sucked because I didn't do it their way, but either way, it's basically done. So I can semi-confidently, but maybe not confidently say, the next episode will be the last one, before engineering anyway. But until then, you can check out these marvellous flying indoor drone shots.
Oh, I'm a fucking influencer, mate.
Well, would you look at that, bonus content after the credits. So when I built this car, I did all kinds of centroid finding maths to figure out the best place to put this engine. And given the suspension that's fitted to this car, it's done absolutely bloody perfectly. The height from here to here is 90 centimeters. The height from here to here is also 90 centimeters. I'm fucking amazing.